Hi, my name is Michael Stovall, and I serve as the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in East Volusia County. And so I would love to share with you just a quick moment here today about a specific ministry called Grab Your Cleats that FCA uses here in Florida. FCA is a proclamation ministry. Our mission is to see the world impacted through the influence of coaches and athletes. So our desire is to see coaches and athletes come to faith in Christ and then to see them grow in that relationship to impact the world through their lives. But we also believe that when people come to faith in Christ, we believe that they need to be connected to a local church. We believe that the church is God's hub for the fulfillment of the Great Commission. And so in FCA, we not only want to see coaches and athletes and students come to faith in Christ, but we'd like to see them connected to a local church. And so we have diligently sought the Lord as to how we can do a better job of partnering with local churches to help people get connected into a local church to grow, serve, worship, and flourish in their relationship with the Lord. And so FCA in Florida has a ministry called Grab Your Cleats. In essence, Grab Your Cleats is a campus adoption ministry where your church can adopt one or two or however many campuses, middle school or high school campuses that you'd like to, in partnership with FCA. And so let me give you a little bit of a background on this to help you see the need. Barna Research did a study a few years ago, and they determined some specific pieces of information that I think are critical for us as God's people to understand how we can be wise as serpents and harmless as doves and be intentional in reaching this young generation. And so here's what we learned. 85% of all professions of faith happen before the age of 18. 97% of 18 and unders in America attend a public school. So there's this massive mission field called the public schools. But listen at this, less than 10% of the 18 and unders in America attend church on a weekly basis. So what that means is that there's this wide open mission field. They're not going to church on a weekly basis, and the church just can't easily and readily walk down and walk into a school campus. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes is 63 years old as a ministry, and for the last 63 years, we've been embedded in the school campuses, and God has just opened up door after door, and we believe that God would intend for us to stay embedded there. What we want to do is we want to partner with local churches to help mobilize your people to serve in sports and campus-based ministry to give you access to this mission field in your backyard here in our community. And so a Grab Your Cleats ministry partnership, in essence, is when your church says, hey, we would like to adopt such and such school. You come in partnership with FCA. Now you can go onto the school campus through the ministry and under the banner of FCA, and you can minister alongside, you can help share the gospel, and you can invite these coaches and athletes and students to church. And so there's a lot more involved in the campaign, and you can be as involved as you'd like to be. It's a great way to mobilize church members to serve in ways without having to create new ministry, without having to build new facility, but to mobilize your people into the spaces and the places in the community where God is already working and where the people are already at. Listen, I would love to talk with you and the leadership of your church further about how we can partner together, FCA and your church, to mobilize to fulfill the Great Commission, beginning with sharing the gospel. My email address is mstovall@fca.org. And so if you would simply email me and say, hey, Michael, we'd love to talk with you guys more about how we can partner with FCA and how we can be a part of seeing what God is doing on the school campuses here in our community. In East Volusia County, where I serve, there are 7 middle schools, 5 high schools, and 3 colleges here in this half of our county. Now those 7 middle schools and 5 high schools have almost 16,000 students. And then when you add the number of students on the college campuses, it just multiplies from there. So listen, the opportunity is huge. The need is huge. Jesus said in the Gospel of Luke chapter 10, he said, pray to the Lord of the harvest to send out workers into the harvest field. Why? Because the harvest is white, it is ready. And so I'm pleading with you, I'm inviting you, I'm saying, hey, let's partner together. How can we work together for the glory of God to reach the students, the coaches, the athletes, and to turn our community upside down? I look forward to talking with you more about how we can partner with Grab Your Cleats.